The purpose of this video is going to be to go over the uni knot and the FG knot and do a comparison between the two and see if we can kind of gather which one's better. If you want to see that, stick around and enjoy the video.
Oh, that's him.
So this is what I've been dealing with for the past couple weeks. This beautiful weather. So we're at strike zone. We're gonna get out of this beautiful weather. And into somewhere a little bit drier. So we're gonna discuss something today that I hear a lot of people asking about. We're gonna go over what is the best knot. And the simple answer is there isn't a best knot. It depends on the application for it because there's too many variables. Do you need a knot that's gonna be the strongest?
You all right?
This one's getting me, man. This is a big one.
Dude.
Do you need something that's low profile that you can cast?
I can tell where he is. In the surf.
Do you need something you can tie the fastest? You see jacks blowing up in the river, you're not gonna sit there for 3 minutes tying an FG knot. You're gonna tie something like a uni, get it out there and catch a fish. Woo! So we got a little something going on over here. This is what we're gonna go over. We're gonna go over my tarpon setup because that's what I catch the most backlash about is using some lighter line like this 20-pound Invisi-Braid and a heavy leader like 80-pound fluorocarbon and fighting a tarpon on it. So we're going to show you how strong this is with different knots. We got an FG knot right here, uni knots. These are kind of my go-to knots. For most of my fishing, I'm tying one of these two knots when I'm doing line to line, and the deciding factor for me is how fast it needs to be tied versus how strong it needs to be. I know there's no doubt the FG is stronger, but I'm not always going for strongest. Sometimes I'm going for speed. Fishing a place like Sebastian Inlet where I know I'm gonna be getting hung up and retying multiple times. I don't wanna be spending the time with an FG when it's a good chance it's just gonna end up in the rocks. So we got our little contraption right there. It's gonna be using lead to test the weight and we're gonna do it. I'll show you the rig. Super simple, just a wooden rod with some tape on it and the line wrapped around it to kind of imitate a spool. And then we go down to whatever knot we're gonna be using. We'll make sure it's not touching the metal here. But first we're gonna check the the uni knots first. And the way we're gonna do that is we're gonna hang lead on the hook, lift it up off the ground. We'll lift up 10 pounds, then we'll lift up 15 and keep increasing it until it breaks. And I'll tell you real quick what my theory is gonna be. My theory is every uni knot is gonna break right at the knot. And every FG is gonna break somewhere else. We'll get the camera now on the tripod and see what we got. We got 20 pounds going up on the uni knot. Nice and slow. There you go. No problem. We're gonna toss a 5-pounder on there. Go nice and slow. There you go. It's holding 25 pounds. 26 pounds. All right, so 26 pounds broke. 26 pounds broke at the uni knot right where I thought it would. So it held 25, broke at 26 on the first one. Let's do 23, or no, 22 pounds. Nice and slow. There you go, that's 22 pounds off the ground. That's 25 pounds going up. It had 25 off the ground for a second. We'll say it broke right at 25. So lifted 25 and then broke. I might have moved it a little too fast there, but same spot again every single time. 3. Now it's time to move on to the FG knot. There you go, you see it swinging. That's 30 pounds off the ground with the FG knot. Let's bump it up to 31. We gotta be getting close to it. I think it's gonna break closer to 40. There's 31 pounds, and we're up to 32 pounds on 20-pound braid. There you go, 33 pounds. 38 pounds. 38 pounds going up. No problem. Still good. Leave that on there. This is 39. We might get to 40 pounds on 20-pound braids. So that's 39 pounds right there. There you go, 39 pounds swinging on 20-pound braid. So it held 39, broke at 40. And let's see where it broke. The FG knot did not break. That is the main braid right there, is what broke. 36 pounds. There we go. 37 pounds on 20-pound braid. There it goes. 38 pounds going up. All right, 38 pounds snapped, and it did not snap at the knot. Looks like it broke on the main line just above the knot again.
See what they have for us.
So totally different style video for you guys here. It wasn't my normal action-packed fishing video. Again, the weather is crap outside. I wanted to do this, I wanted to get it up for you guys because I have a lot of people that talk about this subject, whether it's in person when I'm down fishing the inlet or people messaging me or calling me or emailing me. Surprised that we use 20-pound braid for most of the types of fishing I do. So let me know what you think of this. I mean, I'm not gonna be doing this all the time, but when got nothing else to film, I thought I'd get that up for you guys. If that's all you care about with the results, you saw it, 25 pounds of breaking strength for the uni knot, almost 40 pounds. We got 38 and 39 pounds for the FG. So if that's all you care about, end of the video here. Click on, have fun, see you guys in the next video. But I'm gonna talk about a little bit more stuff on when I prefer to use each knot and when I don't. First, I know people are gonna say, how do you tie the FG knot? I purposely didn't include a tutorial here because there's so many of them out there. I'm a big fan of the Salt Strong guys. Joe and Luke over at Salt Strong have an awesome FG knot video. I'll link that up in the description of this video. They did a great job from it, or a great job showing you how to tie, even if you've never attempted it before. You'll get it in just a couple tries. Now when to use it and when not to use it. First we'll start with the uni knot. The uni knot is a knot I can literally tie in 20 seconds with my eyes closed. I love that knot. I use it for almost everything because like you saw in the video, 25 pounds of pressure, that's still a lot. I mean, for most of your fish, a snook in the surf or just casting for mackerel, bluefish, I don't know, whatever. Uni knot is gonna work great. Really the only time I don't use it is when I have the time to tie up ahead of time. Maybe if I'm going to the inlet or going fish the next day, I'm excited the night before, get my stuff ready, got nothing going on. I'll tie an FG knot. I'll spend a little bit of extra time at home to tie an FG knot, maybe a longer leader. It casts through the guides a lot smoother than a uni knot. So the night before, awesome time to tie an FG knot. Usually the day of, if it's a faster paced fishing and I'm catching smaller fish like snook or jacks or ladyfish, I'll stick with the uni knot. Now if it's something where I really care about what's going on and I might have to pull really hard to catch a cobia or pull really hard fighting a tarpon or amberjacks with a vertical jig or something like that, I will put the time in and tie the FG knot because I know I'm going to get that higher breaking strength out of that. So you kind of got to assess your situation. One knot's not the best. You can't flat out answer FG knot's better or uni knot's better. I guess you could if time wasn't a factor, but it is a factor. We go out the beach at the same time and fish are blowing up. You might be sitting there tying your FG knot. I get a couple casts in, then the fish move out and you missed it. You missed it while you were spending 3 minutes tying your knot when I tied mine in 20 seconds. So that's it there. I got no hate for either knot. They're both awesome. Again, guys, thanks for sticking through me on this one. Something different for the channel. Wanted to get it up here for you. And we will see you guys in the next video.